Hello and welcome to Aurei Plays Factorio Seablock. This is episode 97. We're gonna make glass, and for that we have lime and we have silicon ore, and we're just gonna put down not a flare stack but a powder mixer. We're gonna do that. I guess we can do that right here, right? That seems fine. Not if there's a character in the way. Let's see. Yeah. Are we gonna... I guess we are gonna use this as a buffer for now. We don't need it like that. We wanna put this belt over here. This is a little bit weird, but yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it like this. This is gonna make glass mixture from silicon and yep. And then we're gonna bring that out here, and we'll merge it up here, which means it's gonna end up going all the way down here. This belt we're gonna just move a little bit. It will be nice to have some in reserve for that. So we'll go like here, go underground, and snake it through, I guess. Doing a little bit underground here is good. Yep. And we'll put the sapphire ore in here. Okay. So that means here we get to split off glass mixture. And we can do that right now because, well, we don't, that's not what we're looking for. Glass. Yeah, glass mixture. Okay. Yeah, let's craft some more of those. Okay, so we'll have to relocate this buffer at some point. Yeah, I mean we can do that now, right? It's okay if it's already on there. So let's move this up. Yeah, so nickel ore goes down here, and yeah, there we go. Okay. So we get the glass mixture, we have advanced bronze smelting. Ooh, are we gonna get into issues with backlogging? Because this is kind of... Well, I mean, if we look at this crafting speed, we're gonna be... No, we are gonna get issues with backlogging, except that all the other ores are on the right side of the belt. So we can do this trick, but we can only do it for one thing, of which we produce a lot. But the silicon stuff, like we are gonna have a lot of this. But yeah, I guess for now it's fine and it's gonna be okay. But it does mean that we're sacrificing half of our belt space to do this, and that could be annoying. But well, okay. I'm just gonna ignore that sort of and power through. Okay, so here we're gonna go around like this. Yeah, I guess we can... Well, let's just sacrifice a little bit of underground belt here. Yeah, and then we need to make the cross over here. So let's fill this in to make it a little bit easier, like this, right? And then we'll go over here. And then I guess it makes sense to... let's use one piece over here. Then we'll go like this. We'll have... yeah, I guess some over here, and some over here. It looks nice. Is this connected up? It doesn't seem to be. Ah, this is a bridge too far. Let's then get you guys in here and put this back down here. And then we want to make sure that we have some more underground belt for later. Yep, okay. So, and then we're gonna get the glass mixture up here. So, what do we use glass mixture for? We can use it to make molten glass, which we're gonna do right here. So we're gonna need 2 blast furnaces probably. So we're gonna put one over here, which will get us the malt. Oh, let's check if that's in a. Is that in a? No, it's in an induction furnace. That makes a lot more sense because all the molten stuff comes out of an induction furnace. And for the other thing, we need a casting machine, right? So we're gonna get a casting machine or an induction furnace placed over here. We're gonna get. We don't even need. We don't need fuel for that, so we might. I guess we want to run it over here for space reasons. I also will just put down this wind turbine again. So we'll put down the induction furnace like this, and let's use 2 inserters. We're gonna make molten glass out of this. There we go. And then over here we're gonna go casting machine for advanced glass. Oh, this is okay. So let's see. These are glass outputs, and this is the lead input. So if we do the lead input like this, there we go. And then the glass inputs we can change from over here. Let's do that like this. Yep, there we go. So now we're making glass over here, which is good. Then what we're gonna do is have an output inserter over here. And we're gonna have a splitter. Okay, that's what we're missing. So let's craft a couple of those. So we're gonna have a splitter to split the lead oxide back off, and we're gonna bring that down here, over here, along with these guys. Yeah. So here, output priority on the right, filter for lead oxide. Let's bring it like this. Go like this and like this, I guess. Yeah, that's fine. Then we're gonna have an output over here with an inserter, and we're gonna put this splitter here, and we're gonna put input priority to the left. That makes sure that the leftovers from that is always gonna get prioritized over especially making it. Then we need this to be underground for a bit, and we're gonna run it over here like this, and then you guys can go over here. Okay, so what we now get is that the advanced glass stuff we're gonna do over here, and then capture these and put down a chest for now. Like this. And then we're gonna get a bunch of glass from this, and the lead oxide that we get gets fed back into the lead smelting. It has priority over this guy, so over the dedicated lead oxide production. So this should all be good. So that's a nice setup. Like we can be quite happy with that. Let's research some stuff. So let's see. For we want to get to adjustable inserters, because that's gonna help some extra trickiness. Let's see. So you We have a stack of this, a stack of this. Yeah, a lot of that is from the initial ores that I put in here. But the thing is that this wasn't running for that long either, so that's quite good. Yeah, so let's figure out what else would we need for this. I think. Yes, so we need the advanced circuit still. We need the nitrogen gas, and we need the oil stuff. So let's check out what we would need for advanced circuits. We need the the red electronic board. That's over here. So for that we need a bunch of stuff still. Mainly the transistors and the circuit board. The circuit board needs some specific stuff, and the transistors also need some specific stuff. Okay. What do we want to do first? Yeah, because except for the... Oh yeah, we need the oil stuff over there. So I guess what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the boards first and hope that the oil stuff comes with that. And if not, then we're gonna figure out a way to get that. Yeah. Let's see, the copper backlog is starting to grow. Maybe let's get some plates out of there. And then that should be able to... Though the iron backlog is actually doing okay as well. Like the fact that I didn't research for a bit kind of helped there. Yeah, alloy processing is going, which is nice. Do we want to scale up some stuff here? We could do a lab research speed as well. But the fact that this is all flowing nicely, which is good. Yeah, we are gonna need some more belts with stuff going up here. So I was maybe a little bit eager to build stuff on both sides on this belt. Like we could have done it on one side, but the problem was that at the time landfill really was at a premium, so we couldn't really be doing that. So yeah, we're basically gonna just have to bite the bullet and do a little spaghettiing. Or we can just build like a parallel bus over here and use that. So just make sure that we have the opportunity to... We could scale this up a little bit if we need to, but we're not gonna do mass production over there. So yeah, that's probably what we want to be doing. I actually like that idea because we're gonna bring 3 new resources over. We might as well just do like a secondary bus over here, and then we can chain that in somewhere. We might even do it up here and just continue from there. That seems fine. And here we do need to make some stuff. Like this is kind of awkward. Can we... Yeah, we need to make sure that we can keep going there. I guess if we did this a little bit differently, we could. Yes, okay, so this is all running. We have the glass, so let's look at the circuits. So for the circuits, we need transistors, which need silicon wafers. Yeah, and that's of course gonna need the silicon ore probably, right? So we need to run that in here anyway. That's my guess. I should have maybe looked at that. Let's see, silicon. Yeah, that's gonna be... Yeah, that's gonna be just the silicon smelting thing. Silicon ingot. Or we can make it from powder. That's the yeah, and then the ingots go into monosilicon, which go into wafers. Yeah. Okay, interesting. Yeah, so in the end we do still need, like, I'm still happy that we did this because it's pretty nice to have the silicon ore not be a problem, right? It's just free glass, which like we're not gonna. Yeah, that's not gonna be problematic. I hope. Yeah. So yeah, let's maybe get started on the monosilicon, and then because this is for one. Okay, so monosilicon seeds need molten silicon, so we don't want to um, pipe that through the base. But once we have the monosilicon, it makes sense to put that on a belt and locally change that to silicon wafer. My guess is that monosilicon actually goes into other stuff as well. Let's see. Okay, I guess it's just the two recipes, but still. Yeah, this is it is needed for the next science pack as well. Let's see, because let's check. So logistics network needs this and also the yellow science. Yeah, okay. But this, wait. Oh, but there's this yellow science, but there's also the other yellow science. So this is gonna be interesting. So here we can. Yes, okay. Interesting. So this is not the other yellow science pack, because there's another yellow science pack in the tree that we already researched, I'm pretty sure. Or that we were about to research. Let's see. Yeah, so this one, but that's another yellow science pack. So that's good to keep in mind. We don't actually need the military science packs to get to logistics network, which makes sense, but anything can happen here. Yeah, this is really what we want to be doing. So let's see. So logistics network 1 is this one. So for that, yeah, we need both of these. Yeah, we need a bunch of blue science upgrades, right? Glass smelting 3 even. We need the next specs, which go into these guys. Yeah, it's pretty expensive, but this is what we want to be doing, because once we have the robots, we can really probably afford to start scaling up, because that will just allow us to put down arrays of stuff and not really worry about the belt and the technicalities of it. Yeah. Okay, so let's go for the silicon. We're gonna put it on the belt again. So I guess what we can do is we can't put the filter out of this one, because here we only need the silicon, but we can put another splitter in here and just run the silicon up here like this. Yeah, I don't think we should have, like, if we would have done the same with the lime, then we would have been screwed, because then it would really be a full half belt. But for now, I guess like having half a belt of ores is probably fine. Though if we put on like the copper and the iron as well, it might be a little bit crowded. But yeah, I think we'll be fine. Yeah, we're just gonna split off another silicon over here, chain that down here, bring it all the way over there, and then do this chain, right? So where do we get the nitrogen gas though is the question. We can get it from compressed air in a chemical plant. We can get it from bottles, or we can get it from a converter valve. I guess compressed air it is. Yeah, and that's made in an air filter. Okay. Yeah, that's, I guess if we want to do this, nope, that's not gonna happen. And my guess is that it's just the same for the other nitrogen, right? So if we look at this, yeah, this doesn't actually have any recipes. So yeah, what we're gonna have to do is get the nitrogen gas from compressed air. And we probably want to do that at some spot where there's a little bit of space, because the compressed air is probably a recipe that takes quite a while. Let me check that. Right, so this is 2 seconds. This is, oh, actually 50 compressed air in half a second. So having this 1-to-1 will just give us a supply uh, of nitrogen. And what's nice is that there actually is running oxygen down here. So we can just pump the oxygen that we get into this pipe, and it will get vented when needed. So that's actually pretty good. Yeah, so the silicon stuff is gonna be something for next episode. And at that point we'll really make a push for the stuff that we'll need to get the blue science going. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.